Hi guys, welcome to day 3. We are going to talk about the 3 vital behaviors today, as well as the power of three's daily to-do list. Let's start with the 3 vital behaviors. So the first one is invite, invite, invite. This is so important because if you're not inviting people into your challenge groups, they're not going to join. So this can be done multiple ways. It can be done in person, so friends, family, people that you meet at restaurants, at grocery stores. Who do you run into multiple times a week? Who are regulars that you're going to see at the places that you go? Start a conversation about your business. Wear your workout gear. Do something that's going to start a conversation, spark a conversation, and invite them. What is the worst thing that's going to happen? They're going to tell you no, and that's okay. But you know what? You've at least planted the seed, and it may be something that someone comes back to later. You're also going to invite on Facebook. So when you're putting out announcements for your challenge groups, that's an invite. Join different groups on Facebook so that you can meet like-minded people. For me, I have a few moms groups that I've joined here locally, a running group, I like shopping and fashion, Disneyland. Start conversations with those people, build relationships, and then invite them as well. Um, Instagram, Twitter, there's so many ways out there, but the important thing is to invite, invite, invite. Do it every day. Invite everybody you can think of, and then meet new people and invite them as well. And re-invite back. So I have a lot of people that follow me in my challenge groups every month, especially my free challenge groups. I'll end one this month, and when I do it next month, I re-invite all those people back, and pretty much all of them follow me back into the new one. Some of them will turn over into my paid challenge groups where I'm doing it based on a specific workout program. Right now I'm doing Shalene Johnson. They can pick any program that they want. And some of those are people that have worked with me before. So it really does start to build. It really does start to carry over. But just keep inviting. Don't ever stop doing that. The second thing is to be a product of the product. How can we represent Beachbody, and how can we be sharing their products and creating these challenge groups if we're not really doing them ourselves? So does that mean you can't do anything else? Absolutely not. I love to run. That's not a Beachbody program. I still do it, but I also do Beachbody programs, so incorporate it. Some people love CrossFit. If you love to do CrossFit, continue to do that and pick a Beachbody program that you'll do 3 days a week. We can't share and relate to people if we're not actually using the products and experiencing them ourselves. That doesn't mean that we have to try every single one, or as you're starting out, you're not going to know everyone. And I rely on other coaches. I'll ask, I'll post in the groups, hey, have you tried this program? I have somebody asking about it. Beachbody also has great information on the different products on their website. But do Shakeology, drink it every day. Not only are you going to feel so good, I feel amazing. My hair, things are going on with my hair. It helped me lose my last 5 stubborn pounds. It has helped with my digestion. I just feel good. The energy is crazy. I stay full from my one meal until the next. And I can share that with people. I can honestly say, and I have some funny stories. The first time I tried Shakeology, I found a recipe that I thought sounded delicious, and it was horrible. It took me 8 hours to finish the shake, and I spilt about half of it on myself. I've never been so thankful to spill something down the front of my shirt as I was getting rid of that shake. But I didn't let it stop me. I tried different recipes, so share that with people because it's not about false advertising. You want it to be something that you do like, you do enjoy, that you do have stories with, because again, it's going to be relatable. But be a product of the product. Drink Shakeology every day. Pick programs, stick with them, commit, follow them, share your results. It's going to start conversations with people. They're going to ask, hey, how did you get those abs? I love your biceps. How did you do that? How did you lose those 21 pounds? Whatever your story is from your transformation, that's going to create conversations. So use that, have that to share, have that to relate to somebody as they're going through the program themselves. The third thing is personal development. And you'll hear a lot of coaches talk about how important this really truly is. And I'm going to agree with them. It's on several different levels. One of the biggest ones I feel is that because sometimes with this business, you can get a little discouraged. As you're working your hiney off and you feel like the paychecks aren't coming yet, or you're working your hiney off and you had like 7 people that said they wanted to buy a challenge pack and at the last minute they all backed out. It's easy to just feel like, oh, I can't do this. What am I doing wrong? To get discouraged, to get negative. And if you're reading personal development and if you are feeding yourself and your spirit, pumping yourself full of positivity, you're going to be able to overcome that. You're still going to have those feelings a little bit, but they're not going to last long. You're going to be able to just brush it off your shoulder and move on and move forward and know that, you know what, okay, I planted a seed. Maybe that's a no now, but I have planted a seed that may come around in a week or a month or 6 months or a year. But read that personal development, help yourself grow. And so many of them can be learning tools as well, helping us to know how do we create a social media market? How do we build followers? That's a great thing. How to accept no's. There's so many different ways out there. How to build your team, how to build leaders. So not only does it help our hearts and help us to be positive, help us face the day with a great attitude, we're also learning at the same time. So make sure that you're doing that. Another way to do that, listen to the National Wake Up Call that's every Monday through Beachbody. Janelle Summers has a team call every Thursday. Awesome way to get information, to learn, and to grow. So start listening to those going forward. And all of the past calls have been recorded, so catch up on those when you have time. If you have a commute to work, or you're going on a vacation, or you hop on a treadmill, plug in your headphones while you're making dinner, while you're cleaning the house. Play it, listen, and learn. There's opportunities everywhere we turn. When we're in the shower, we're not together, but when you're in the shower, turn it on and listen. Take advantage of every opportunity that you can, but make sure you're getting that personal development in. I do have a few book recommendations for you. I'm going to use my cheat paper because I wouldn't remember it all. The first one I read, which I really loved, was called Go Pro, and it's by Eric Worre. That's Worre. Another one is Girl Boss. The author's name is Sophia Amoruso. It's Amoruso. There is The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, and then Developing the Leaders Around You by John Maxwell. John Maxwell has a lot of great books. Those are just a few of the recommendations on Mindy Winder's website, teamgogetters.com. She has a lot of great recommendations as well that you can look for and follow. So if you don't already have a book, go out and get yourself one. Secondhand bookstores are a great idea. I know with my coaches, I like to send them on, pass them around, share the books. So just get creative in that. Audio, you can download it. However, but make sure you get that started if you're not already. They say at least 10 minutes a day. I try to do 2. I try to read at least 10 minutes a day, as well as listen to a call or a training of some sort. That's my personal goal because I was not doing very well with it. And I will tell you, I'm seeing improvement in my business just from making that one change. Okay, the second thing we're going to talk about is the Power of 3 daily to-do list. Here it is, folks. So important. Tracking is so important. I did not track for probably the first almost 2 months of my business because in my mind I thought I can keep track of this. I'm doing a great job. Well, guess what, folks? Wrong. What I thought was going on in my head is not really what reality was. So my motto is, if I'm not writing it down and tracking it, it didn't happen. So don't wait and try to remember everything you did at the end of the week. Literally just carry this around with you and jot names down as you're talking to people and following up and starting conversations, as you're inviting people, as you're meeting new people. Write it down and track it. Not only does it help keep you accountable because you can quickly look and see, oh, hey, look at that. I have not done any follow-ups today. Go through your old messages. See who you need to follow up with. See who hasn't responded to you. See who expressed interest in a challenge group but didn't follow up. Reach out to those people again. Keep conversations going. It doesn't all have to be about a sale. A follow-up is just conversation, following up on a conversation that you started, even if it's a personal conversation and you're just building the relationship with that person. But write it down so you can keep track of who you've talked to, who you still need to talk to, and to see the true areas that you need to work on. For me, it's always my invite to coaching. That's the hard spot for me. I know that I am working on it. I'm growing, I'm changing, I'm getting there, but it's taking some time. So make sure that you do that. Print those out. If you don't have a printer at home, I didn't have a printer at home, and before I could go down to the office to do it, I was writing it down on a piece of paper, but I was tracking, and it honestly has made such a difference. Make it a non-negotiable for you guys. Say, I am not going to go to bed until I have this sheet filled in. Now, I will say that it's called the power of threes because they're saying that you need to do 3. Add 3 people to your network every day. Start 3 conversations every day. Invite 3 people to a challenge group every day. Invite 3 to 5 people as a coach each week. Add value to 3 people. So add value means you give them a tip. You make them feel good. You encourage them. Do 3 Facebook posts a day and do 3 follow-up posts or 3 follow-up conversations. Now on the power of to-dos, it has 5 add value, 2 columns, and 6 follow-up. So be a go-getter and fill those in, but at a minimum, do 3 every day. Make it a goal for yourself, and I promise you that you will see growth and you will see progress. The more you do, the harder you work, the faster your business is going to grow, my friends. And I promise you, I have been really putting this Power of Threes daily to-do list to work solidly for 2 months, and it's growing. The number of coaches I have is growing. My income each week is growing. It's really exciting, and I'm really just having such a good time, and I'm feeling so blessed. So I hope that you guys too, once you watch this, if you have any questions, please comment below. Let us help you. Let us answer any questions. That is what we are here for. Just because you're now signed on as a coach doesn't mean you're on your own. We are here to teach you, to share with you what we've learned, to share with you what we've tried and we've failed at, and to share with you what we've tried and we've succeeded at. That's the beauty of this business. It's all about working smarter, not harder. So learn from those above you. Ask questions, but good luck, guys. I'm so excited to have you on this journey with us, and I will see you later.